David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Longley. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, they've got JaVale McGee. Klay Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green. And it's Durant in at the 3. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
And both free throws good for Curry. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Cap. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Here's Curry. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Jordan. With the drop. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Curry looking around. Pass to McGee. Golden State moving it around. Curry with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Durant. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Passes it to Harper. Pippen outside. 13 feet away. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Harper. And Curry pulls it down. Second chance shot and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for McGee. Saric comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Here is Harper following the basket by Stephen Curry. Outside Harper. Good D by Thompson.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Out to Saric. The 3. Warriors the rebound. Pachulia the pass to Iguodala. Over Kukoc. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Stephen Curry. Draymond Green is out there with Durant. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's West in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside, Kukoc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Here's Pippen after David West's bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Caffey. The fader. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. Here's Jordan. Following the basket by Draymond Green. West with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now Kerr. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Kerr can't hit. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 from 2. The first one falls. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for West, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. And so he makes both from the line.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
Here's Jordan. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 9. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Green just loves to initiate contact. It puts the defenders on their heels.
Outside, Jordan. And he knocks down the jumper. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 9. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
They've been out of sync in this big under. Struggling to create good looks and semblance of tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Michael Jordan. Longley is out there with Rodman. Then there's Pippen. And it's Harper in at the point. Here's Pippen. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Some solid defense from Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by KD. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
Now here's Curry, 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Jordan against Curry. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
The pass to McGee. Harper against Curry. Outside Durant. And McGee kicks to KD. Out to Thompson. The 3. The offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, easy call.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And that one falls for Harper.
Taking 2 shots.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Saric comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Brown in for Jordan. Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala outside. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Brown dishes to Kukoc. Into the lane. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And Thompson sends it back.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson, getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
First checked in for Harper. Here's Kukoc. He's got 5. Off the inbound, no good. Curry against Kukoc. From deep three-point land. Curry's shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
With the score,
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
22.
The Warriors on top, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mario Saric is out there with Durant, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Iguodala in at the 2 spot. Shoots from the high post. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jordan.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pippen's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Here's Pippen. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And what poise from Pippen inside the paint. The defense does everything they can, and still he's able to convert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Sharks looking around. Pass to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And there's Sharks on the assist by Iguodala.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Jordan. And that one is off. Excellent D here by Iguodala. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala, the pass to Saric. Iguodala outside. Curry showing toughness inside.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks good out of reach.
Saric grabs the board. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's McGee with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Draymond Green.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second personal foul.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Thompson outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry passes to Šarić. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Golden State?
Thompson with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just